You're stalking me?
I subscribed to you on YouTube.
Good evening, Danny. Good to see you as always. Welcome, Allie. Welcome, Clue Crew. Hi, Genevieve. Welcome, Browns. Genevieve, I have two colors today. This color and this color. Do you know either of these colors? Welcome, monkeys. Welcome, Pat and Kiki. Sure, Pat's not here yet. Made in the 80s usually shows up around 7:33. Welcome, Hate Losing. Now, Genevieve, I might be speaking out of school, but based solely on the color of mommy's hair, what I'm really wearing is the flag of Ireland, where I'm guessing at least one person that mommy was related to at one point came from. I'm guessing. I might be wrong. But green, white, and orange are correct. And that's the Irish flag. These are my Irish colors. Welcome, Kirsten. Seven minutes until the Monday Awesome begins. For those of you who don't like The Office and get annoyed because I ask an Office question almost every week, I think I might have written a question that even Office haters will get. So we'll see how that goes. Welcome, Book. I'm looking at this first round, and I apologize in advance. I think if I was playing this game, I would have a 50-50 shot of getting all three of the first three questions wrong. It would not be a Goman first round, believe me. Welcome, Monsters. Welcome, Troopers, and welcome to Wolf. Yeah, first round is not going to be fun. Well, maybe. I don't know. I think it's going to be hard. Welcome, Vince. Oh, I remember what happened. Last week, we did have some teams who struggled, but we had a lot of teams who were like in the 90s. And I don't like it when a lot of teams are in the 90s. 2 minutes until the awesome begins. All right, I can turn off now this royalty-free streaming awful music. And it is officially time to play a little bit of awesome trivia. My name is Goman. A happy Monday. We made it to another Monday to each and every one of you. I believe that most of us know how this works. If you don't, check out ClevelandAwesomeTrivia.com on the front page. And you'll be able to get score sheets because we do keep score for ourselves. And you'll also be able to find the rules to the game. So you'll have some idea of what we are doing. You are keeping score for yourself. So this is all just for fun on the honor system. No prizes. Just try to get as many questions right as you can. One of the rules, we do not put any answers, serious or silly, into the chat area during the game. Once again, no answers of any kind in the chat area during the course of the game. And I think that's it. I went kind of away from my normal memorized script, but I don't think I left anything out. Your categories for round number 1 shall be True Blood, Elf, and This Is Us. That's True Blood, Elf, and This Is Us. Question 1, category True Blood. On the TV show True Blood, which character is a police detective in Bon Temps who is somewhat incompetent at his job? James or Andy? On the TV show True Blood, which character is a police detective in Bon Temps who is somewhat incompetent at his job? Is that James or is that Andy? "30 seconds on that answer, please. 30. And remember, teams who show up after 7:30 are not acknowledged when they arrive. That is your punishment for being late. However, I just nailed the exact time that that particular team would show up, 7:33. When you know people, you know people. Question number 1, category was True Blood. On the TV show True Blood, which character is a police detective in Bon Temps who is somewhat incompetent at his job? James or Andy? The answer is Andy. Andy, the answer we were looking for. Question 2, category Elf. In the movie Elf, within 200 either way, how much reindeer power is equivalent to the Kringle 3000? In the movie Elf, within 200 either way, how much reindeer power is equivalent to the Kringle 3000? "30 seconds, please, on that answer. 30. Question number 2. Category Elf. In the movie Elf, within 200 either way, how much reindeer power is equivalent to the Kringle 3000? The answer is 500. 500, the answer we were looking for. If you answer between 300 and 700, you are a correct team. Question 3, category This Is Us. In the first season of the TV show This Is Us, what kind of reminders does Kate leave herself to remind her what foods to eat and what foods to avoid? In the first season of the TV show This Is Us, what kind of physical reminders does Kate leave herself to remind her what foods to eat and what foods to avoid? "30 seconds on that answer, please. 30 seconds. Question number 3, category This Is Us. In the first season of the TV show This Is Us, what kind of reminders does Kate leave herself to remind her what foods to eat and what foods to avoid? The answer, sticky notes. Sticky notes, the answer we were looking for. I'll give you a little bit of a break at the end of round 1 here because that was probably very difficult for a lot of us. Hopefully the second round will be a little bit easier. I do want to update, since this is the Monday game, everybody on Parma Tavern. Parma Tavern is reopened. They are open, I believe, from 4 p.m. until whenever at night each day. I was there on the night they opened, Thursday. Had a crown with peas and carrots and dog. And thank you, Danny. And it looks good. You know, it's not a significant amount of seating less. It looks somewhat the same. They have rearranged the tables and added some plexiglass, and they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. But still, not any rush, I don't think, to bring back trivia immediately. So for now, we will be continuing with the Monday movie and TV game right here. And I'll continue to give you updates as I get them. Your categories for round number 4 shall be Disney, Insultingly Easy Office. I was talking about this earlier with our early arriving teams. If you like The Office, you're going to be insulted. I just want to see if there are people out there who say, I've never seen the show. Can you at least get this question right? That was what I was attempting to do. We will see how it goes. You will be insulted if you're a fan. And finally, baseball movies. So Disney, Insultingly Easy Office, and baseball movies. Question 4, category Disney. What kind of pet does Maleficent have in the Disney movie Sleeping Beauty? What kind of pet does Maleficent have in the Disney movie Sleeping Beauty? You can be, because of how awful the first round was, you can be specific, you can be general. I don't really care. More specific than animal. I would like. "30 seconds, please, on that answer. 30. Question number 4. Category Disney. What kind of pet does Maleficent have in the Disney movie Sleeping Beauty? The answer is a raven. A bird. A raven, the answer we were looking for. Question 5. Category Insultingly Easy Office. On the TV show The Office, what is the major product that Dunder Mifflin is responsible for selling at the beginning of the series? On the TV show The Office, what is the major product that Dunder Mifflin is responsible for selling at the beginning of the series? This is kind of an experiment to see if the people who've never watched the show, just because of society, know this. And if you watch the show, it's a free 6 or 4 points. "30 seconds on that answer. 30. Question number 5. Category Insultingly Easy Office. On the TV show The Office, what is the major product that Dunder Mifflin is responsible for selling at the beginning of the series? I had to say at the beginning of the series because office nerds that like to be difficult would say that it was eventually printers, because that's what Joe told them. They were now printer salesmen. But the answer is paper. Paper, the answer there. Question number 6, category baseball movies. Before we get to that, actually, I will do a promo for tomorrow night. If general trivia is more your thing rather than movie and TV, we will be streaming a general trivia game tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock tomorrow for general trivia. Could be anything and everything. A little bit of movies and TV, but not a whole lot. Tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Question number 6, category baseball movies. In the movie Field of Dreams, to what state do Ray and Terrence go to follow the voice's instruction after the Red Sox game? In the movie Field of Dreams, to what state do Ray and Terrence go to follow the voice's instruction after the Red Sox game? So they hear a voice at Fenway Park. And they leave Massachusetts and they end up in what state? To anyone seeing the chat right now, that is Jay from the team that shall not be named. Do not acknowledge him. He showed up after 7:30. We do not acknowledge those who show up after 7:30. Nothing. Thank you. 30 seconds on question 6. Question number 6, category baseball movies. In the movie Field of Dreams, to what state do Ray and Terrence go to follow the voice's instruction? After the Red Sox game, they have to go pick up Moonlight Graham, and they go to Minnesota. Minnesota, the answer we were looking for. Your categories for round number 3, which will be a couple of 50-50 questions followed by a range question, shall be Mindhunter, Halloween movies, and TV premieres. That's Mindhunter, Halloween movies, and TV premieres. Question 7, category Mindhunter. On the TV show Mindhunter, I believe it's a Netflix show, which character is a special agent in the FBI's behavioral science unit? Mark or Holden? On the TV show Mindhunter, which character is a special agent in the FBI's behavioral science unit? Mark or Holden? "30 seconds, please. 30. Question number 7, category Mindhunter. On the TV show Mindhunter, which character is a special agent in the FBI's behavioral science unit, Mark or Holden? I'm not going to make up a name like Holden. I'm not J.D. Salinger. The answer is Holden. Holden, the answer we were looking for. Question 8, category Halloween movies. In the movie Hocus Pocus, what is the name of the school that Max attends? Jacob Bailey High School or Halloween Town High? In the movie Hocus Pocus, what is the name of the school that Max attends? Jacob Bailey High School or Halloween Town High? "30 seconds on that answer, please. 30. Question number 8, category Halloween movies. In the movie Hocus Pocus, what is the name of the school Max attends? Jacob Bailey High School or Halloween Town High? The answer is Jacob Bailey High School. Jacob Bailey High School, the answer we were looking for. I did make up Halloween Town High. That is something that J.D. Salinger would not have made up. Question number 9. Category TV premieres. Within 3 years either way, in what year did the TV show The Middle first premiere on American television? Within 3 years either way, in what year did the TV show The Middle first premiere on American television? "30 seconds, please. 30. Question number 9, category TV premieres. Within 3 years either way, and what year did the TV show The Middle First premiere on American television, the answer was 2009. If you answer between 2006 and 2012, you are a correct team. If I was playing this game, I would tell myself, good news, the first half is over. It is now time for the halftime question. Here is how it works. I'm going to ask a question. It has 5 answers. You're going to write down or think of or type or however you are handling this. 5 answers and 5 answers only. For each of the 5 that you are right on, you get 2 points for a possible total of 10 points for halftime. Here is your halftime question in the category of box office. What are the 5 biggest non-cartoon box office hits in terms of worldwide box office and not adjusted for inflation in the career of a man who I've often argued might be the most talented person alive all around, Jamie Foxx? What are the 5 biggest non-cartoon box office hits in terms of worldwide box office and not adjusted for inflation in the career of Jamie Foxx? Best of luck. I never really know how quickly these halftime questions go, but I'm going to say 2 minutes on those answers. 2 minutes. Let me know if that's an issue. All right, 30 seconds, and I will give the answers. 30 seconds. All righty, here we go. What are the 5 biggest non-cartoon box office hits in terms of worldwide box office and not adjusted for inflation in the career of Jamie Foxx? Number 1 on the list is The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Number 2 on the list is Django Unchained. Django Unchained. Number 3 on the list, Baby Driver, which is the one that I think is probably going to screw up most of you, including the 5th one. Number 4 on the list is Collateral. Never underestimate the box office power of Mr. Tom Cruise. And finally, number 5 on the list, Valentine's Day. So we had Amazing Spider-Man 2, Django Unchained, Baby Driver, Collateral, and Valentine's Day. At this point, we have reached our halftime sabbatical. It is a quick one. You're going to start seeing teams totaling up their scores and posting their scores. You can participate in that if you want. The halftime break's only a minute or two long. It's enough time maybe to run to the bathroom, maybe to refill a drink. Not much more than that. But we'll be back in a moment or two with the second half of Awesome Trivia. All right. It looks maybe like round 1 wasn't as bad as I thought it was. You guys are doing really well. I'm not sure if that makes me happy or if that makes me angry. I guess we'll find out next Monday. There we go. Thank you, Wolf. That's a normal score. I want normal scores. 30s all across the board. Thank you, Kurt. All right, all right. See, I'll acknowledge them now only because they are admitting that they're doing terribly. Made in the 80s doesn't make any sense to me. They one Monday they're the greatest team in the history of Monday Parma Tavern Trivia, and then the next they're in last place. Made in the 80s, and I'm sorry if I'm speaking too soon. I really am, because Monday teams, you are on a different level as far as being judged on how you do. But if Made in the 80s is seriously losing currently to all of our general trivia only teams, that's what happens when you show up at 7:33 instead of showing up at 7:18 and listening to the horrible, free, no royalty music that I play for the 15 minutes leading up to the game. Maybe next time you'll do a little bit better. That's all I'm saying. 26. That's horrible. 30 seconds, we will begin the awesome second half of Awesome Trivia. The annoying thing about Made in the 80s, though, and then we'll go on with the second half, they might still win. Like that's what bothers me to the core about them. We'll be there on a Monday at Parma Tavern, and I'm like, haha, got Made in the 80s. They have whatever score. And then they win in the end. You are correct, love of my life. I'm not a fan of tardiness. It's the one thing I feel that everyone can control. Unless you were on the turnpike heading east yesterday. Then you can't control it. It is time for the awesome second half of Awesome Trivia. Sorry, heading west. Your categories for round number 4 shall be football movies, Tim Allen TV, which means it's not Home Improvement, and Scream. That's football movies, Tim Allen TV, and Scream. Question 10, category football movies. In the movie Remember the Titans, who wore leopard spotted underwear bikini style? Was that Louis or was that Blue? In the movie Remember the Titans, who wore leopard spotted underwear bikini style? Was that Louis or was that Blue? Speaking of tardiness, I just want to tell a story because it was one of the coolest moments of my life on one of the worst days of my life. So it involves a couple of the people, I believe, who are still currently streaming this. And then we'll move on with the game. It's not that long of a story. So if everybody remembers, like 2014 or something, the winter was terrible. Like we had -20 for weeks at a time. So what happened was I had an old Chevy Blazer, and the battery basically exploded from the cold. So the car wouldn't start. It was Monday. I had to get to Parma Tavern. Kiki was coming home from the radio station. She wasn't going to be home until 7:15 or 7:30. Yeah, story time with Uncle Goma that you don't care about, but what else are you going to do? So Kiki gets home. I jump in the car. We live in Elyria at this point. I'm calling Parma Tavern saying I'm on my way. Now, mind you, this is the only time I have been tardy in 10 years at Parma Tavern. This one time. So I'm driving as fast as I can. Obviously, there's ice everywhere. It's 27 degrees below zero. I get to Parma Tavern. Brian from Parma Tavern has already set up the alternate AV PA system. I'm sorry, the microphone and everything. I walk in, and it was either Man in the Hat or Danny or Michael from Dog. As I'm walking in, starts playing on the jukebox, Eye of the Tiger. And it was the greatest, worst moment of my life. People were clapping. It was like 20, I don't know, 10 till 8 or something like that. Parma Tavern packed with trivia players. And Dog played Eye of the Tiger. Because I couldn't get there on time. Question number 10. Category football movies. In the movie Remember the Titans, who wore leopard spotted underwear, bikini style, Louis or Blue? The answer is Blue. Blue, the answer we were looking for. Question 11, category Tim Allen TV. On the TV show Last Man Standing, which people at Parma Tavern asked me to ask about, Mike's wife, Vanessa, quits her job as a geologist to enter what important profession? On the TV show Last Man Standing, Mike's wife, Vanessa, quits her job as a geologist to enter what important profession? Thank you, Man in the Hat. We'll go 30 seconds on that answer, please. 30. I will try to speed things up. I've been telling too many stories tonight. Question 11 in category Tim Allen TV. On the TV show Last Man Standing, Mike's wife, Vanessa, quits her job as a geologist to enter what important profession? The answer, she became a teacher. Teacher, the answer we were looking for. For future reference, the two professions I consider important professions are teacher and nurse. And that's pretty much it. Teacher and nurse, the Goman, two important professions. Question number 12, category Scream. In the Scream movie series, which character from the first Scream is Roman related to? In the Scream movie series, what character from the first Scream is Roman related to? This is one of those situations where I will accept if you just kind of, name of the person who played the character. I will give a little bit of leeway on this. If you consider yourself to be right, then you're going to be okay. Even if you don't know the character name. 30 seconds on that answer, please. 30. Question number 12, category Scream. In the Scream movie series, which character from the first Scream is Roman related to? The answer is Sidney, Nev Campbell, the main character. Spoiler alert, I apologize. I've just ruined Scream 3, I think, for you. I apologize for that. Your categories for round number 5 shall be Friends, Lord of the Nerds, and teen angst shows. That's Friends, Lord of the Nerds, and teen angst shows. Might be the original teen angst show. You'll have to correct me once we get there if I'm wrong. Question 13, category Friends. On the TV show Friends, which friend marries a figure skater at one point in their life? On the TV show Friends, which friend marries a figure skater at one point in their life? "30 seconds on that answer, please. 30. Question 13, category Friends. On the TV show Friends, which friend marries a figure skater at one point in their life? The answer is Phoebe. Phoebe, the answer we were looking for. If you wrote Phoebe, I will also accept that. Question 14, category Lord of the Nerds. One of the questions that I wrote because I actually watched all of them, the extended versions, just for you guys who keep wanting me to ask questions. In the Lord of the Nerds, the Fellowship of the Nerd, who is in possession of the One Ring when the movie first begins? In the Lord of the Nerds, the Fellowship of the Nerd, who is in possession of the One Ring when the movie first begins? And what I mean by that is when Gandalf is coming in to town for a celebration, who is in possession of the One Ring? No, not for you, Diane. There are like 5 or 6 teams who are nerds and like the nerd stuff. And what else was I going to do with the last 5 months of my life? $30, please, on that one. 30. Question number 14, category Lord of the Nerds. In the Lord of the Nerds, the Fellowship of the Nerd, who is in possession of the One Ring when the movie first begins? The answer is Bilbo Baggins. Bilbo, the answer we were looking for. Question 15, category Teen Angst Shows. On the TV show My So-Called Life, Graham gives Angela tickets to see what super famous jam band in concert. On the TV show My So-Called Life, Graham gives Angela tickets to see what super famous jam band in concert. There can only be 3 answers to this question, and really there can only be one. $30 on that answer, please. 30. Question number 15, category Teen Angst Shows. On the TV show My So-Called Life, Graham gives Angela tickets to see what super famous jam band in concert. The answer is the Grateful Dead. The Grateful Dead, the answer we were looking for. Question 16, your categories for round number 6 shall be Adam Sandler, TV settings, and movie premieres. That's Adam Sandler, TV settings, and movie premieres. Question 16, category Adam Sandler. In the movie Big Daddy, what job does Sonny have where he works only 1 day per week? In the movie Big Daddy, what job does Sonny have where he only works 1 day per week? If I didn't say 30, 30 seconds. Question 16, category Adam Sandler in the movie Big Daddy. What job does Sonny have where he only works 1 day per week? The answer, he works as a toll booth collector. A toll booth collector, the answer we were looking for. Question 17, category TV settings. What city was the setting for the vast majority of the TV sitcom Full House? What city was the setting for the vast majority of the TV sitcom Full House? Thirty seconds on that one. 30. Question number 17, category TV settings. What city was the setting for the vast majority of the TV sitcom Full House? The answer is San Francisco. San Francisco, the answer we were looking for. Question 18, category movie premieres. Within 3 years, either way, in what year did the movie Spaceballs first premiere in American theaters? Within 3 years, either way, in what year did the movie Spaceballs first premiere in American theaters? And we're going to go 30 seconds on that one, please. 30. All righty. Question 18, category movie premieres. Within 3 years either way, and what year did the movie Spaceballs first premiere in American theaters? The answer, 1987. If you answer between 1984 and 1990, you are a correct team. We have come to the point of the game. Uh-oh. We have one person saying we're having streaming issues. Are other people having streaming issues, or are we okay? We're good now. Hopefully. I'll wait a couple seconds just in case. All right. This is the point where a lot of teams are going to be posting their scores as we head to the final question, where you can wager anywhere from 0 to all of your points, as long as you lock in your answer before I give the very helpful hint. Once I give the very helpful hint, you can only wager between 0 and half of your points. Got some good scores coming in tonight. Nicely done. See, in my mind, anything over 50 for a general trivia only team, if you get over 50, you're doing amazing. That's how I look at it. All righty. It is now time for your final question. It is Name the Flick. Real quick, if you've never played Name the Flick, let me know right now in the chat. If you've never played a Name the Flick question, please let me know right now in the chat. Name the Flick's the way we end our games all the time on Mondays. Just want to make sure that everybody has played on a Monday and has done a Monday final question. And then we can move forward. All right. Your final question, as always, category is Name the Flick. This 80s movie was nominated for 8 Oscars, winning 4. It featured someone from the movie Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It featured at least 2 people from the movie Major League. It featured someone from the movie Black Panther. And finally, it featured someone from the 2002 Spider-Man movie. Name that flick. This 80s movie nominated for 8 Oscars, winning 4. Featured someone from the movie Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Featured at least 2 people from the movie Major League. Featured someone from Black Panther. And it featured someone from the 2002 Spider-Man. Name that flick. And we have 3 teams all in before I can even post the question. Good job. Watch out for Made in the 80s. Here they come. All right, in 60 seconds, I am going to put in the hint that for a lot of you will give it away. 60 seconds until that hint comes. All righty. If you're going to lock in to try to wager anywhere from 0 to all of your points, now is the time to do so. Once I have said or posted the hint, from that moment on, you can only wager 0 to half of your points. The hint is coming right now. And the hint is the movie you are looking for is a movie with both Tom Berenger and Willem Dafoe. A movie with both Tom Berenger and Willem Dafoe. We'll go 60 more seconds, and then we will wrap up the awesomeness for this evening. Alrighty. Your final question was in the category of Name the Flick. This 80s movie was nominated for 8 Oscars, winning 4. Yay! It featured someone from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory named Johnny Depp. It featured at least 2 people from Major League named Tom Berenger and Charlie Sheen. It featured someone from Black Panther named Forrest Whitaker. And it featured someone from the 2002 Spider-Man named Willem Dafoe. Name that flick. That flick is the Oliver Stone war epic, Platoon. Platoon, the answer we were looking for tonight. At this point, you are going to start seeing teams posting their final scores into the chat. And congratulations to everybody who feels that they did well tonight and everybody who feels that they had fun tonight. Because having fun is really the only thing that I care about when we are doing this thing. Don't forget. I forgot to ask for more donations. So before you leave, if you want to check out the donation page, you certainly can. It's right there. So many of you have been so kind already. I almost feel guilty posting it. But the donations are there. That's the website. If you want to donate, thank you. Don't forget, tomorrow, Tuesday at 7 o'clock, we'll be streaming and playing a fun general trivia game. So, if general trivia is more your thing, tomorrow at 7, this is going to be the place to be. I will let the stream run here for another 90 seconds or so. And then we will say goodnight for another week of Monday Awesome Trivia. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us. We do hope to see you again, either next Monday at 7:30 or as early as tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Or if it's your thing, you can come out and see us at live games too. Just check out ClevelandAwesomeTrivia.com if live games are currently your thing. As always, have a great night tonight. We love you all. Have a good night, everybody.